Two left-handers, both have won 12 games. Our Lex's pitching matchup, Mike Minor against Marco Gonzalez.
And for Marco Gonzalez, this will be his third start against the Rangers. 1-1 on the year against Texas. The one outing that he lost, the home run was an issue. Gave up a couple of home runs. So he'll try to keep the ball in the ballpark. In September, he has thrown the ball well. I think right now, limited on his innings. His last two outings, just 5 innings. His pitch count and his innings have been an issue. So we'll see how long Scott Servais will go with him tonight.
Big part of that 8-3 Texas win last night, excuse me, was Adrian Beltre. Let's take a look at some of the numbers that he's put up. He's headed to the Hall of Fame. There's no question about that. He did big damage last evening.
Well, he did, and I think the main thing with Adrian, you're right about him. He's going to be a Hall of Famer. There's no question about it, and you can see where his ranks are. He's at the top of the list. You see the home runs just short of 500 in his career. The RBIs are right there. And if you look at third base, when you start talking about Brooks Robinson, Eddie Matthews, Mike Schmidt, he is right there with them. Fantastic career.
Absolutely. Take a look at our T-Mobile. Best network for streaming baseball. Look at this damage right here.
Yeah, this is in the first inning, a 3-run home run to get the Rangers on the scoreboard early. It goes out to right field for Beltre, his 14th home run of the year. And then this base hit on a pitch that's off the plate. He'll drive in another couple of runs, a season high 5 RBIs for Beltre last night.
Well, the skies are gray, the wind is howling, and we hope to get tonight's game in. But we leave you for the moment with some nice flavor here locally from Arlington, Texas, as we get ready for Game 2. The Mariners and the Rangers' first pitch is straight ahead.
With the bases jammed.
Into the glove of Dan Wilson, who hangs on to it.
Well, Mariner fans making their mark here in Texas. come in to root on their favorite team as we welcome you here to Arlington at Globe Life Park. Well, we got some threatening skies. We got some good wind blowing around and a little bit of rain early on as we welcome you to Mariner baseball. Last night when we left you, it looked like we had another great lake. And these boys on the ground crew here in Texas, they were working on the third baseline. They had to redo it, and they have done a marvelous job. When we left you, the water was pooling at an alarming rate, and it did a lot of damage. That outfield, that could be interesting watching how that plays here tonight, but they got the third baseline reconstructed, and we are ready to rock and roll here in Arlington. We take a look at the Mariners batting order this evening.
Mariners starting lineup brought to you by Jack in the Box. Mariners 5th in the American League in hitting, and a big reason why is their leadoff hitter Mitch Haniger over his last 47 games hitting .330, so he has been a hot hitter, cleanup hitter, and DH. Nelson Cruz 36 home runs, 90 RBIs on the year, and Mike Zunino hitting 7th in the lineup. Good night for him last night. He was 2 for 3 with a double and an RBI. Mike Minor, good fastball at 93 miles an hour, cutter, changeup to go along with it. A 4.14 ERA and 152 and a 30, has 128 strikeouts. Opponents hitting just .232 against him, but he has given up 24 home runs. And the defense, Delano DeShields did not start last time, but back into center field. He covers a lot of ground out in center field. Jurickson Profar will get the start at third base. Beltre the DH, so Profar at third. And Isaiah Kiner-Falefa will do the catching. And Minor in his last outing, he pitched well. It was against the Padres, 6 1/3, just 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. He threw 87 pitches in that outing, 50 of them for strikes.
A tragic number for the Mariners, down to 1 in terms of being eliminated from playoff contention. But hopefully the boys can continue to rock on and finish on an uptick today and tomorrow. Final 2 road games, and then come home for the A's and the Rangers. Here we go, first pitch. And it's off the plate. We are underway. Mark Carlson's got balls and strikes tonight. David Rackley, the umpire, at first. Larry Vanover at second, and Jensen Visconti at third. Mitch 1 for 3 last night, 10-game hitting streak.
Mariners are familiar with Minor. This will be his 4th start against the Mariners this year. He's 1-2 with an ERA over 7. But he has pitched much better lately.
High fly ball, left field for Joey Gallo.
Gallo was in center field last night in left field, and that's why DeShields is out in center field tonight.
He's dealing with the light rain. Coach Gene Segura. Gene 1 for 4 with an RBI last night.
Minor has been much better lately, and a big reason why is the cutter in on the hands of the righties. There's one right there on the inside corner. Excellent changeup for him. He'll mix in a curveball and his average fastball at 93.
Inside to Segura. Minor, 30 years old, out of Chapel Hill, Tennessee. Another Vanderbilt product. They've been turning out a lot of big leaguers the last 8 to 10 years. David Price, Sonny Gray, 2 that come immediately to mind. Tony Kemp. Minor, a 13th round pick back in 06 by the Braves, and the 1st round pick in the 09 draft by the Braves. The first time around Tampa Bay as Gene's aboard.
When you look at the Rangers and their struggles this year, he's actually pitched pretty well for them. 12-7 with a 4.14 ERA.
The light rain falling, wind pushing it around pretty good. Some umbrellas and slickers already out here at Globe Life Park. There's Robbie Cano swinging a hot bat. 8 for his last 11. he has done. A lot of that success might come in on fastball. Done a good job hitting fastballs in Houston.
Yeah, especially early in counts. Not giving him the free strike in the middle of the plate. He's ready to hit.
2 for 3 in last night's game time called. Infield set for 2. Way off the line is Profar. Robbie comes up empty.
And that was on the fastball in the middle of the plate, but elevated. A bit tougher to get to. He's 17 at bats against the Rangers this year, but he's played well.
Ball and 2 strikes.
He challenged him. A couple of fastballs at 94 miles an hour.
Mariners on the season 6-7 against the Rangers, 3-4 here in Arlington. Mariners will finish up regular season at home with the Rangers, 4 games Thursday through Sunday. A's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Did not go as they check at third. Jansen Visconti.
Minor feels pretty good tonight. 95 miles an hour on that last fastball, just missing the top of the zone. Nelson Cruz waiting on deck.
DeShields coming on. 2 away. We'll bring up Nelly. 0 for 3 last night. Done well against Minor. 3 for 6. StatCast AI powered by AWS.
Pretty much straight up but deep in the outfield. Odor, you can see him in the middle of the diamond.
This is light misplay. You're down there.
Right now on the infield, it's not a problem at all. A little bit annoying when you're trying to hit, but not a big deal. The outfielders are where the problem is going to be. It was already wet out there. We had the tarp on all night, and they did an excellent job of rebuilding the infield, but the outfield is really soft. So any moisture out there is going to be a problem in the baseball. Obviously, on line drives will skip through the gaps.
And then when you pick it up,
it's wet and it's difficult. You can't air it out because you don't know where it's going to go. You just have to get it in quickly and try to hit your cutoff man, not do too much, basically. I think is what you try to do with the wet baseball. And the other thing to consider too is because of the amount of rain, and you mentioned it earlier, Dave, the field looked like a lake. It was completely covered. Well, they lost their warning track, so they had to rebuild the entire warning track, so it's soft out there. So if you see the outfielders and they lose their footing, there's a reason for that. And then watching when the tarp was out earlier, when they were trying to roll it back up, you could tell that the grass was really soft. So footing's going to be an issue tonight.
And it went really blowing out towards right. Nice stop there by Kiner for left. 2-1.
Yep, that'll make it a long night for the boys. They'll have to deal with it.
Coming in, bounces off basically right here where we are behind home plate, and then right out to right field. 3-1 to Cruz with Ryan Healy on deck.
EQC Tracer just trying to keep everything in on his hands. Does not want him to get extended on the fastball or changeup. Pitching him inside. "17 pitches, just 7 strikes so far. Not real sharp here in the first."
Swing and a miss by Cruz. Minor's given up 24 home runs. Bartolo Colon leads the ball club, giving up 31. On it goes, and this pitch fouled off. Minor last saw the Mariners back on May 31st in Seattle. Went 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, and a loss, 6-1. Check swing. Minor covers the position. Got over there. Fixed feed from Guzman. And the Mariners are done in the first. Good to have you with us. When we come back, Marco Gonzalez takes the mound for the 28th time. Gonzalez on the mound. He has already thrown a career best 155+ innings. Let's take a look at the Texas batting order that he'll face here tonight.
It's been a difficult year for the Rangers, but they are 6th in the American League in runs scored. Jurickson Profar will lead things off. You want to be careful with him. 18 home runs on the year. Future Hall of Famer Adrian Beltre will be the DH and hit cleanup today. Joey Gallo, 7th in the lineup, 38 home runs on the year.
Marco 1-1 against the Rangers this year. Profar 2 for 4 in last night's ball game, scored twice.
Marco average fastball at 90 miles an hour. Cutter, curve, changeup. Mentioned that he's been pitching well lately. Cutter has been a really good pitch for him, both pitching inside and to the outside corner to the right-handers.
Last 2 starts for Marco, went 5 and home against San Diego, left with a 1-1 tie. At the Angels in his last start, 5 innings, left with a 3-3 tie.
Again, trying to watch his innings, so I would not be surprised if he's limited to 5 or 6 innings tonight. Plenty of arms out in the bullpen.
Marco, 26 years old, and he's already inked in big plans for next year. Not the start he was hoping for. Leadoff walk.
One of the keys in this ballpark. You want to stay away from the walks, hit patterns, and errors. Especially with the Rangers, they're trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark. They are 2nd in the American League in walks, and for Marco this year, did a pretty good job limiting the walks. 155 2/3, only 30 walks on the year. Opponents hitting 278 against him.
Here's Elvis Andrus, 0 for 2 in last night's game. Good stop by Mike Zunino. Marco, 26 years old, out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Gonzaga University product as well. Superstar in high school. Did a great job at Gonzaga. John Olerud Award. He could hit in college. Did a good job. Pitch in there for strike. It's 155 2/3 innings for Marco this year. It's 36 and change last year. This one popped up and playable. Gonna be Segura.
Look at the rest of the defense. And the story tonight is going to be in the outfield. Heredia in left. D. Gordon is in center. Mitch Haniger in right. And they're really going to have to help each other out. Good communication. Make sure you back each other up because footing will be a problem for them tonight. You can see D also having an issue trying to see right now the way the sky is and the lights. So communication is going to be critical for him.
Nomar Mazara, right field. When you look at the offensive profile of the Rangers, we've been coming here a long time. See them 14th in batting average, 14th in hits. It is way off the pace we've seen, especially going back to those couple of years they went to the World Series.
Well, basically, will do their scoring. They're second in walks and 8th in home runs. And we saw some of that last night. Big part of their offense last night. They're going to hit the home runs and make them solo.
Two balls, one strike. Marco made. Caught a break there.
Still trying to find the strike zone. 12 pitches, 4 strikes. He's missing off the plate, which I think is a good idea early in the ball game. You don't want to catch too much of the plate early and then you're in real trouble. He's trying to find the edges.
Healy will flip to Marco. Two away.
Ends up jamming him, so it's a weak ground ball. And Ryan thought about second. I think he made the right decision. Get the sure out. Second out of the inning.
They had the shift on, and Kyle Seager sprinted to third just in case Profar got bowled. Here's Beltre, 2 for 3, 5 runs batted in last night. 3-run homer, 2-run single. Runner at second, 2 down here in the first inning. Cano will throw up Beltre, and that's going to do it. Nice job by Marco Gonzalez to strand Profar at second. No scores. We go to the 7th. D. Gordon, how's he doing in center field for the Mariners?
Well, it's the same story, and it's the reason why we're talking about communication. They're going to have to help each other out. Don't assume anything. And there you can see the sky, not completely dark yet, the lights obviously, and then of course the rain. So they're going to be dealing with some issues here tonight.
Ryan Healy to lead it off. Healy, Seager, Zunino, 5, 6, and 7. Here against Mike Minor.
I'd say both starters struggling a little bit with their command in the first inning. Able to work around it. See if they get any sharper as the game moves on.
Minor in his first year with the Rangers, with KC last year, 6 and 6. Prior to that, he was with Atlanta from 2010 to 2014. Meanwhile, you look at Ryan Healy. Good numbers for him. 24 homers and 73 runs batted in. Career best 25 home runs last year with Oakland. Line drive down the line. That is a fair ball. So Healy with the leadoff double here in the second inning. His 15th double of the season.
Primero Supermo and gets the pitch down and away. Out in front of it a little bit, but lines it into the corner. See, Gallo was really careful with his footing to pick it up. Again, it's a new warning track. Ballpark was flooded last night.
To that point, you're talking about you got to temper your speed as you go, because if you're going max effort, you could slip in a heartbeat, right?
You probably will.
Yeah,
exactly. You can see his steps get really choppy before he's going to pick it up, and at that point he knew it was going to be a double. Wasn't worried about him going for third, so unless he falls down, and then you have an issue, and that's the reason why his steps were choppy. I think as a base runner, if you see a ball that gets into the outfield, I think you can push the limits a little bit, make them throw the baseball. It's going to be difficult for them, one, because how hard they can charge it, and two, that's going to be a wet baseball. So I think that's probably something that they went over in the meetings, that they're going to be maybe a little more aggressive on the bases.
The other thing too, for the outfielders, anything gaps where you normally, you'd look like you're Usain Bolt, you could be in trouble tonight.
You could be. The main thing is to stay on your feet.
You could have some stuff out there. I mean, 2 strides, and next thing, piece of, you got a major divot, and you're on your face.
Yep.
Kyle pulled badly there. He's gone.
We'll bring up Mike Zunino. Good night for Mike. He was 2 for 3 last night with a double. So I had an RBI. Chance to drive in a run right here.
He needed it too. He came in the last night's game 0 for 8, so it's good to see him get a couple of knocks. Healy at second, 1 out. Wonder how that plays in the mind of the outfielders. It's bad enough, you're dealing with the rain, it's wet, and selling all out, going normal, like what you would normally do. You got to, you're pulling back on the accelerator.
I think the hard part about it is that we see them all the time. They get those kind of in-between plays where you're going to have to make a decision on whether you're going to dive or not. You have to make that decision a lot earlier, because diving for the ball is not a problem. When you hit, you're going to slide, obviously, but you need to make sure that you're going to catch it, because once you hit the ground, it's difficult to get back up and scramble around out there. It's soft. Talking about the warning track, and I saw earlier this afternoon, Manny Acta, bench coach for the Mariners, he was on the warning track walking around, getting a feel for it too. So we'll just keep an eye on it.
Rain still coming down. See the numbers there. Mike against Minor. Due for a base hit here. Got a full count. D. Gordon's on deck. Three-two to Zunino. And tipped right into the glove of kind of Falefa. Back-to-back strikeouts for Minor, 2 down. Bring up D. Gordon. Broke a slump last night. They've been 0 for 7. Turned in a 2 for 3 performance, scoring a run. Way out front. Atlanta Braves capturing their first NL East title since 2013. Congratulations to that organization. Yankees clinch a playoff spot, beat Baltimore 3-2 in 11.
Great job by the grounds crew here. It's not as if they had a lot of breaks to get this field ready either. It rained so hard and rained most of the day. Finally let up so that they could get to the field, but it looks like it's in pretty good shape. We'll see how it plays, but they had to hustle.
We were driving back in the bus last night. The rain was pooling like crazy. Daniel Vogelback was telling the story that he went out to dinner as he's coming back with family and friends. He saw a Ford Mustang stopped, stalled, and water up to its window.
Parts of the freeways were shut down. Flooding.
And 8 inches of rain at Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. There's Daniel, big West Virginia Mountaineer fan. Blew out Kansas State today. So Minor gives up a leadoff double and then strikes out the side. They go to the home second with Rougned Odor to lead off. First 20,000 fans will receive a Ken Griffey Jr. Pop collectible thanks to Funko. The number of limited edition Funkos will be mixed in, including 1,000 rookie and 24 bronze versions, plus 10 collectibles will be signed by the kid himself. Swing by Mariners.com for tickets. Site of the new ballpark. A whole project called Texas Live, just like they have LA Live out in SoCal. It'll be a retractable roof stadium due to open in 2020. Rougned Odor, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, and Joey Gallo, 5, 6, and 7, coming up here against Marco Gonzalez. 15 pitches for Marco, first inning. Walk profile, and then got the next 3 outs. One and two. Odor 2 for 3 last night. Back-to-back 30 home run seasons. Mike, what's falling off of him?
Well, the power numbers you mentioned with the 30 home runs, and he's a guy that's always been a swing and miss type of hitter. His power numbers this year, he's at 18 home runs, so he has a chance to get to 20. But I think the league probably had made some adjustments to him, and he certainly has not cut down his swing, as you could tell right there on that breaking ball.
Marco's first strikeout, 1 down, second inning. We're talking about Texas Live. That's Texas size. You want to watch? Are you ready for some football? Man, that's impressive.
A little bit of everything in there.
My goodness. That is going to be some operation once they get that stadium done. I'm sure that was a hotel that's going up as well. Strike 1 to Isaiah Kiner-Falefa doing the catching tonight. 2 for 6 against Marco, both are home runs. Rangers will be in Seattle, final 4 games of the regular season. Two and 1. We've seen Marco sharper. It's 2 and 1 here. Fields his position nicely.
And an easy throw over to first.
So 2 outs. Joey Gallo takes on Marco Gonzalez. Brought to you by AARP. The numbers in Joey's favor. 4 for 6, 2 home runs and 5 runs batted in.
38 home runs on the year and a long home run to center field. The hill out there, and he hit it right to the top of it.
Yes, he did. Third in strikeouts behind Moncada and Stanton. Joey's K'd 195 times. A little soft serve to begin the at bat.
And nobody on the left side of the infield. There it is.
Got to believe he owns a distinction. That's the only time we've seen that formation is when he's been up.
I think it was the Padres that put 4 outfielders on him.
Yeah, they did.
That doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to me, just because if he typically hits it in the air to the outfield, it's going over the fence anyway. Maybe pick up a few more outs on the ground.
Cover your
So load up the right side.
Yeah. Covered up from your tackle to guard to center to guard to tackle. Like we were saying. Gene throws him out. 1-2-3 second. Nicely done by Marco Gonzalez. Scoreless ball game here in Arlington. Not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and the descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Grounds crew keep an eye on the radar, keeping Larry Vanover, the umpire at second, the crew chief, keeping him aware of what's in front of us.
Yeah, and it's been a light rain, so they're also going to take a look at the condition of the field as this game moves on. Don Wakamatsu taking over. Bannister being fired yesterday, so giving him an update.
Dennis Klein, a long time grounds crew chief here. 9-1-2 here for the Mariners. Heredia, Haniger, and Segura. Guillermo with a home run in Houston. His 5th of the season. 2-2.
Guillermo didn't like it, thought it was down. EQC Tracer had it at the bottom of the strike zone.
Minor gave up a leadoff double in the second inning to Healy, then got 3 consecutive strikeouts. It's hit well down the line, but hooking foul.
They're early in the ball game, but Minor appears to have a plus fastball tonight. His average fastball in the year is 92, but we've seen 94, 95 out of him. He mixes changeup in a little bit more. He also has a cutter.
Sharply hit, base hit, left field for Guillermo Heredia. Good 2-strike hitting. Leadoff man's aboard for the second inning. Time for a Jet closing easy to use standings. Yankees clinch a playoff spot earlier this afternoon. Astros, the Athletics still 3.5 behind. It'll be interesting to see when the A's come to town Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. And we have about an hour left in summer. 8:54, I'm told, is when the fall season will begin here in Texas. Top of the order, Mitch Haniger. Fly to left. Outside. One thing we've learned about this season, we've learned a lot, but one of them, lots to like about Mitch Haniger in the leadoff spot. He has been a huge plus. Power average, on base percentage numbers are good. He's got a 10-game hitting streak carrying into tonight's game.
The other part about it too is you have to remember he hit third for a large portion of the season and did well there, and had to hit cleanup at the start when Nelson was down. I think the most important thing with Mitch is that he stayed healthy this year, and we thought he was going to be this type of player, but you want to see it, and well, we were seeing it this year. So really, for his first full season of health in the big leagues, turned out pretty well for him. Really good numbers across the board.
Dynamic outfielder too. Man, oh man. He had a good one. Leads the league, 12 assists. Squibber, that's a fair ball. Did he actually touch first base? Looked like he straddled it.
I thought he touched the first base, but I wasn't sure that it was fair, and it was called fair right away.
David Rackley on the case, first base umpire.
Yeah, Scott, we'll take a look at Scott. He's not so sure about it. He thought maybe that was a foul ball because he called fair right away, but he clearly steps on the base and then see if he tags him here. Yeah, he tags him there too, and I think Scott not so sure that it was a fair ball. That's why he's out of the dugout right now.
So 2 outs.
slicing ball right off the end of the bat. It looked like that was going to be fair. And you can see that he called it right away.
Yep, he was in great position. Here's Segura, walked on a 3-1 pitch.
Scouting report on Minor is the last couple of months he's pitched inside a lot to the right-handed hitters, and that's what we're seeing. He has a good fastball tonight, and he is using it. It's also elevated to the top of the strike zone.
Oh, nice snag. Quick inning. Couple of nice defensive plays there. No score. By the Emerald Queen Casino, welcoming the star Mike and Molly comedian Billy Gardell, October 5th. Tickets at emeraldqueen.com. By Jet Closing, buying a home? Jet Closing can save you time, money, and stress. Visit jetclosing.com today. And by Safeco Insurance, find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. Once again, inside Texas Live. Well, I bet there's a lot of beer and barbecue going on in there. Goodness gracious.
A lot of TVs, too.
Cha-ching.
Watch some sports.
Al Guzman, Delano DeShields, Jurickson Profar, 8-9-1 here in the third.
Marco trying to find his command in the first inning, but settled down in the second. It was a quick 1-2-3 second inning for him.
D. Gordon on the track. Up in the air. Give plenty of time to get under it.
I was watching D when he hit the warning track, and it seemed that his footing was fine out there. A big roller on the track trying to firm it up today, and it looked like it worked. It didn't be much of a problem at all.
Delano DeShields in center field tonight, batting in the 9 hole. Strike one. Missed a lot of time early in the season. Fractures hamate bone in his left hand. Marco's gotten the better of him in previous matchups. Lionel's dad, good player with Montreal, came up with you, Mike, right?
Yeah, we were in the Expo system together, and then we were teammates with the Dodgers.
Good hoop player who was headed to Villanova to play for Rolly Massimino.
Really good second baseman, too.
Yeah, he played 10, 12 years, right?
Good career, steal a base for you, solid defender, good player.
Last time I saw something on him, he was running some baseball academies for youngsters, having a lot of success with that. Make you feel old, see a teammate's kid in the league?
I was thinking that earlier before you brought it up.
Yes, indeed.
Didn't seem like it was that long ago that we were teammates, but maybe it was.
First hit of the evening for the Rangers. Back to the top of the order, and Jerks and Profar walk to open up the home first. When the Mariners welcome the A's to town starting on Monday, fans are going to have back-to-back chances to score value game savings with $15 bleacher or view level seats and main or club level seats for just $30. That's the BECU. Head to mariners.com/value for seats. Profar looks at strike one. A couple of doubles last night for Profar, scored 2 runs.
Anytime you have this type of weather, and the weather last night also, we saw the grounds crew working on the infield trying to put it back together. You're wondering what the track is going to be like for the guys that like to run, and DeShields is one of those, and I think we're going to find out. He will try to steal a base, pick a spot if the ground is in good shape. We'll find out.
He's 20 out of 24, got a decent lead. Steve Buechele coaching at first, Tony Beasley at third for the Rangers. There's one and an easy 2. Timing's everything, isn't it? Inning over, we go to the 4th. CHI Franciscan Health, the Mariners' official partner in health. Get your guide to living Northwest healthy at nwhealthy.org/Mariners. By Safeco Insurance, find a local agent at safeco.com. Do more. And by Virginia Mason Primary Care. Great to have you with us, everybody. Dave Sims, Mike Blowers, Root Sports Crew. The rain. Stand and applaud. If it hadn't stopped, it slowed down significantly. It looks like it did stop. Yes, indeed. There are fans on hand here. They came well prepared. Cano, Cruz, Healy, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe it's some runs. Let's see. Robbie flied out to center field on a 2-2 pitch, first time up. Mariners lose last night 8-3, rain shortened game, stopped after 5.5. If you missed it, boy, did it rain. Robbie with another knock. A 4-game hitting streak for Robbie Cano, and should be noted the first rain shortened game in this ballpark last night. Mike, we're part of history. Call Cooperstown.
There's a good reason for it, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness. I just have never seen that pooling before. See a field get filled that quickly and over such a vast region.
I agree.
Kept going. I thought we'd need scuba gear to get out of here.
With all the flood warnings that they had, I was wondering about the guys possibly not being able to get back to the hotel right away, if they were going to have to wait that out. I mean, it's one of the things to consider, especially once they had called the game.
Good point. Well, he grounded out to the first baseman. That's a bullet. Shields gets to it quickly. Give you an idea of what the rain conditions were like last night. Behold. And during that whole rainstorm, they weren't the only folks. Oh man, my boy putting in some extra work right there.
Yeah.
And
a lot of guys working hard.
Oh man, that's some hard-working Americans. Let me tell you something. And I thought the game was going to start again.
He was sure that it wasn't going to.
Correctamundo. It was no shot. I better be getting some OT.
And here we are tonight. Ryan Healy with a double his first time. It doubled down into the corner. A couple of runners on for him.
All one to Ryan. Mariners' best threat this evening. 2 on, nobody out. No advance. Cue up a little Creedence Clearwater Revival right here. Pick up a flat rock and skim it across Green River. Look at that thing go. Man, oh man.
A 2-0 count for Ryan. A couple of runners on. Shields, the center fielder, shading towards left center, straight up on the infield.
And on second, to make sure they're straight on the sides. News that came out of Scott Service's media session. We hope to get Pax throwing him out Monday or Tuesday. Felix wants another outing. There's Don Wakamatsu, an interim manager yesterday morning. Jeff Bannister was relieved of his duties. Jeff was the American League Manager of the Year 2015. Bounce foul. And Wakamatsu with the Mariners as their skipper in 09 and into the 10 season, and he was cut loose in early August. Good baseball man, been bench coach in twice here, Oakland and Kansas City and Toronto.
And a good count. Missed with the changeup away. 2-0. He threw him a fastball. It was at the bottom of the zone, but in the middle of the plate, he pulled it foul. If he challenges him again.
Really a career 2 for 4 against Mike Minor. Joey Gallo coming in. Andrews going back. The outfielder take it. So 2 on and 1 out. Don't forget, coming up this fall on Root Sports, another exciting year of Gonzaga basketball, ranked top 5 in the preseason polls. Zags have another loaded roster for head coach Mark Few. Huey trying to get the Bulldogs to their 21st consecutive NCAA tournament appearance. Check out the full schedule on GoZags.com and catch all the action all season long right here on Root Sports. Kyle Seager struck out on an 0-2 pitch, pulled on an off-speed pitch. Strike 1.
Kyle did not like it at all. EQC Tracer had it off the plate away. Cut fastball at 89 miles an hour.
Cano at second, Cruz at first, 1 out. On 1. Playoff preview. Indians 4-2 over the Red Sox in Cleveland, bottom 6. Two and 1.
Starting in with a cutter away at 89. It's set up inside the next 2 pitches and missing with them. They want to get Kyle out away. Pitched him away in his first at bat.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Another cutter set up away, but he left it on the inner half, so a mistake that he was able to get away with.
Two to Seager. Strikes out for the second time tonight. 4th strikeout for Minor. 2 outs.
And another good fastball from Minor on the outside corner at 95 miles an hour, elevated just above the belt. A little bit late. He's had a good fastball tonight.
Brings up Mike Zunino, struck out on a 3-2 pitch in the second. Easy play for the center fielder, DeShields. So leadoff single. Cruz followed with a single and left stranded. No score here in Arlington. Thursday, 4,000 fans. You will be taking home a free bag of Safe Goldfield soil thanks to Cedar Grove. Go to Mariners.com for tickets. Mariners had a nice threat. Top of fourth. Lead off base hits by Cano and Cruz. Could not move them around. No scores. We go bottom four. Coming up tomorrow, CenturyLink brings us what's next. Wade LeBlanc goes against Adrian Sampson. Sampson, one-time Mariner. Marco Gonzalez to face 2, 3, and 4 in the order here. Elvis Andrus to lead off. One here to Elvis Andrus. Popped up to Segura.
Last pitch was well located, cut fastball in the inside corner. Did not get the call. Like set up away now. There's a changeup. Lazy fly ball out to right.
He's talking about the wind current blowing out that way. It's big time.
It's rare to see Mitch fooled on a fly ball, but he was fooled on that. He thought he had it in his tracks and had to keep backpedaling all the way to the warning track.
Last night we saw Ben Gamble come in, looked like he had a ball. He and Gordon, one of them was going to make the catch, and then the wind took it. Got away from both. There's Mazzara. Grounded out to Healy. First game in Globe Life. Shortened due to rain. Good power year for Mazzara with 20 homers and 74 runs batted in, along with 23 doubles.
One of the few curveballs from Marco this evening. Stayed with his fastball, cutter, and changeup primarily.
D. Gordon will give way to Haniger, and again that wind a factor. Play by Mitch, 2 down. There's Beltre for the second time. Grounded out to Robbie Cano. Home run last night, a 3-run shot first inning. Career home run number 476 for Beltre. 30th all time. Inside. Down the line, hit well, hooking foul. Beltre at 30th all time. Fred McGriff's in front of him, along with Lou Gehrig at 493. After those guys who get into the 500 club. Eddie Murray at 504, Gary Sheffield at 509, Mel Ott at 511, etc.
He spoiled another good pitch from Marco, bottom of the strike zone.
2 big hits last night went right side. Seager gobbles it up. Throws at the former Mariner third baseman. 1, 2, 3 in the 4th. Bunch of zeros on the board here in Arlington. Angie, thank you very much. Here's D. Gordon to lead it off. 5th inning. One of 4 strikeout victims by Mike Minor. D, Heredia, and Hennigan.
Mariners have been able to put some pressure on Minor, but he's been up to the task, working out of a couple of innings. They had a leadoff double in the 2nd inning. Did not score, and then 1st and 2nd, nobody out in the 4th and did not score. Marco also pitching well. The Rangers had a runner in scoring position in the 1st inning, and that's it. Rangers are 0 for 1.
D behind 1 and 2 here. 2 for 3 net with a run scored last evening. He spent a lot of time as the leadoff man, but back into of the season, batting in the lower part of the order. One-two pitch. Man, talk about pitch running in on him.
It ended up in the camera well. Stay loose.
It's good to know it's dry down there as opposed to what we saw last night. We showed that a few minutes ago. Flooded camera wells.
The battle is on. 6 pitches so far. And there is work day on both sides of the plate.
Almost in his tracks. The Shields right there. One away here in the 5th. Stick around after the game for Mariners postgame. It's presented by Alaska Airlines. Angie Bill will be with you. One away here in the top of the 5th. Scoreless ball game. Guillermo Heredia. Base hit to left. Erased in a double play back in the 3rd. He's got one of the 4 hits. Meanwhile, Marco Gonzalez has given up 1 hit tonight, 3rd inning, 1 out single to DeShields.
Yeah, hitting a walk, that's it. A little bit wild in the 1st inning, didn't quite have command, but since then he's really settled down and thrown the ball well.
Two and one. Popped out. And no play for Mazar. Radar indicates very light rain in the area, but we're good right now. Here comes the 2-2. Here comes Joey Gallo.
Couple lazy fly balls in the inning.
Mariners been pretty effective, as has Marco. On the go, no problem. Mariners are at your fingertips with the Root Sports mobile app. Just download the app and log in with your participating TV provider account info. It's only available to customers whose TV subscription includes Root Sports. Check now to see if your provider is participating. Chaniger, fly to left, ground out to first. One to count. Change the speeds well.
He's had a good changeup tonight, and his fastball has been exceptional. His average fastball at 92 tonight. He's been 94, 95, and locating it. I haven't seen his cutter as much as I thought we might, but it's probably because his 4-seamer has been so good. He's used that. He will mix in the changeup at 87.
Blows that one by Profar. Gallo will dig it out of the corner. 2-out double for Mitch Haniger.
Another double for him.
36 doubles and extends his hitting streak to 11 ball games.
With a turn on a fastball, and it's in off the plate. Primera Supermo, as he's able to get the barrel to it. Drives it past Profar, who's playing third base.
36 doubles has Mitch just outside the top 10. Runner in scoring position, see if Segura can pick him up. The 36 double puts Haniger atop the leaderboard on the ball club, one ahead of Kyle Seager. Segura's got 29. Segura, 61 runs batted in, 5th on the club. He's in charge right now, 2-0. Walked and hit a comebacker to Minor. First 2 plate appearances. Two and one. It's good output there by Gene, 311. Robbie Cano, hot hitter. He's on deck. 1 for 2 at a base hit. Gene's aboard. Brings up Cano. He was 9 for his last 13.
86 pitches, 51 strikes. Alex Claudio getting loose in the pen, another left-hander for the Rangers. Claudio pitched last night. Doug Broquel, the pitching coach, going to visit out at the mound. I'm talking about the year with Haniger. He's the second Mariners outfielder with at least 35 home runs, 35 doubles, 25 home runs, 90 RBIs. Just the second. The other, of course, Ken Griffey Jr.
Answer to all Mariner trivia questions.
24? Yeah. Pretty much.
Chance to get on the board here. Fast runners in Haniger and Segura at second and first respectively. Here's Cano, breaking ball, ball 1. Fly to center, single to center. His night to this point. One on one. Inning started with Gordon flying to center, Heredia flying to right. Haniger doubled down the left field line and a walk to Segura. Now Cano. 1-1. He's got to throw Robbie a strike.
Pitching him away again. He's doing the same thing as last time. A line drive into center field.
Big pitch here, 2-1. And he hit it well. Deep to center field. And that ball is gone. It's a home run for Robbie Cano, a 3-run shot. Timely hitting by Robbie. His second hit tonight. He's got 3 RBIs, gives him 45 on the season. Home run number 9. Big blow right here in the 5th inning. All of this with 2 outs.
And this is just a veteran hitter pitching him away the entire time. He is looking away, and he turns around 94 miles an hour on the outside corner and drives it out to center field. Minor did not mix it up, and he took advantage of it.
Here's Nelson Cruz. Good job by Ravi Cano, swinging a very hot bat. 4-game hitting streak. 2 for 3 last night. He's 2 for 3 this evening as we play here in the 5th. Oh, the big 2-out, 3-run homers. Well, they had a good count. Strike 1.
And Minor didn't give in to him. Came back with a changeup. He was out in front of it.
Two balls, 2 strikes. Thousand. 4 career RBIs.
Rare breaking ball. Well, Dean Marco basically stayed with their fastball, cutter, changeup.
Well, he draws a walk, and he continues.
Don Wakamatsu out of the dugout. That's going to be it for Minor.
And a good inning for the Mariners with 2 outs. They score 3 times. Chase starter Mike Minor. Pitching change. We're back after this. Marco Gonzalez, Mike, good start particularly after a rocky first inning. Control was not as sharp as it had been. He's really settled down.
Yeah, one of the things we were talking about in the first inning was when he was missing off the plate. Not a bad idea in this ballpark against this lineup. But after the first, he has settled down. He has been on the corners.
And then Ravi Cano, this is unreal here with 2 outs, couple on, and he leaves the yard.
A veteran hitter taking advantage of the situation, understanding that Minor was not going to pitch him inside, had a fastball away at 94 and barreled it up.
Big moment. Chases Mike Minor, brings on Alex Claudio.
62 appearances on the year, 4.59 ERA. Just 39 strikeouts and 64 2/3. He does not throw hard. He'll be in the upper 80s. Only hitting .336 against him. Sweeping sliders, best pitch is a changeup. He's a sidearm.
Let's get Ryan Healy here. Healy double to left, the fly out to left. Strike one. Healy 2 for 5 against Claudia. Take a lot off pitches. Gives you a lot of motion. Doesn't throw hard.
I've seen his changeup, 71 miles an hour.
Healy, the 7th man to the plate here. All this damage coming with 2 outs. High fly ball left field taken. Gallo back towards the 390 mark. He's there. The big blow in the inning. With 2 outs, 2 on. Robbie Cano, 3-run homer, and the Mariners 3-0 lead. Card is all you need to ride the Sounder train, link light rail, buses, ferries, and streetcars. Learn more at getorcasmart.com. Bill Kruger joins us from our studios right now. And Bill, first inning for Marco Gonzalez. What did you see that was making him ineffective, and what turned him around?
Bill, when you look at Marco and the type of year that he had when he goes into the winter, what's next for him? What should he be thinking about over the course of the winter, and what do you expect to see when you see him in spring training? Bill, I'm not sure how it works with the surgery that he had and then coming back last year and trying to figure things out. Wasn't able to use his cutter. We saw his velocity last year actually was up a little bit better than what we've seen this year. when he progresses as he gets stronger, which you just mentioned, now where do you expect his velo to sit?
Yeah, well, certainly he's a smart and very competitive young man, and easy to root for sure. Bill, thanks so much. Catch you and Angie on Mariners Postgame presented by Alaska Airlines right after this ball game. Michael's lost his last 4 decisions after winning his previous 5. 2 outs for Joey Gallo, grounded out to second. Big shift, mega shift. The infielders on the right side. High fly ball, right field. Haniger with a beat on it. And he's there, and the inning's over. 1-2-3, 5th. Marco Gonzalez and the Mariners lead at 3-0. Mariners have a 3-0 lead. Mariners celebrate Fan Appreciation Night on Friday with fantastic prizes, including airfare from Alaska Airlines, items autographed by your favorite players, and much, much more. Then after the game, catch a fireworks spectacular presented by T-Mobile. Tickets at mariners.com. Alex Claudio continues on. He got the final out of the 5th inning. Mariners sent 7 men to the plate in the 5th inning. And after there were 2 outs, a double, a walk, and a 3-run homer to Robbie Cano. Here's Seager looking to get off the schneid here. He's struck out twice.
Minor was pitching him away, and the first pitch to him from Claudio off the plate away. He's going to stay with that program, it looks like. Well, that's the fastball inside, more middle of the plate.
Shortstop Andrews. One away. Bring up Mike Zunino. Strike out and fly to center.
Mike with a couple of hits last night. Just missed the pitches last time. Skied it out to center field.
Here comes the 0-1 to Mike. He hits this deep to left center field. Giving chase to Shields on the track. Goodbye. Home run Mike Zunino gives him number 20 on the season. His 44th run batted in. The Mariners lead goes to 4-0. Welcome sign there. 20 home runs. Good, nice round number for him.
And you know what? He hit it 400 feet, and I think he just missed it again.
I agree.
And just skied it. Primera Supermo catches it out in front, straight up in the air, but a lot of carry. It's 390 out to that part of the ballpark, and he hits it into the bullpen.
2 home runs for the Mariners tonight. Cano, a 3-run shot in the 5th, and now Mike Z. D. Gordon 0 for 2, strikeout, fly to center.
We were talking earlier about Mitch Haniger and being healthy this year. I'm looking forward to Mike having a healthy year next year.
Especially after the good spring training he had, right?
And then batting practice on the opener. Has an oblique problem and just was never healthy after that. Bunch of different injuries, but it's also part of the job that he has being a catcher at this level.
Odor throws out D. Gordon. 2 away. Zunino last year 25 home runs, 64 runs batted in. Now he's got 20 home runs and 44 runs batted in with that 8 games remaining after today. Heredia 1 for 2. Base hit to left, fly to left. Two 2-0 to Guillermo. He's in left field here tonight.
Excellent changeup, well located, 72 miles an hour.
There can't be many more pitchers in the major leagues that give you more wiggle and waggle than Alex Claudio.
You're probably right about that. I've seen his changeup as low as 70 tonight.
Right back to it. Inning highlighted by Zunino's 20th home run. Back-to-back seasons of 20 or more home runs for Mike Zunino. The Mariner lead is 4-0. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. And by the Laborers Union. Text jobs to 41411 for construction jobs in your area. Well, here Texas final 3 minutes and change of the summer season. We move into fall. As we look at Ronald Guzman, the first baseman. Mariners and Marco Gonzalez, 4-0 lead. A couple of Mariner broadsides tonight. A 3-run homer by Cano and a solo blast by Zunino. Marco has thrown one-hit shutout ball through 5. Guzman, DeShields, and Profar for the Rangers in the 6th.
And just 60 pitches so far. 40 strikes.
Whoa, Mike. For sure he had it for good reason. Singer to his left. Well done.
The center fielder, Zunino, the Shields.
Tried the last 8 men. Good work here by Marco. 1 out, 6th inning. To Shields. Single to center, erased in a double play in the 3rd.
Well, the Rangers continue to be aggressive with him, and he's just making quality pitches early in counts. Some weak contact.
Pitching with tremendous confidence. Good body language. Recovered. We talked about before with Bill Kruger. Not sharp in the first inning, and man, has that turned around big time since then.
I think it goes back to he's mixing it up well, pitching inside enough. But also you mentioned the first inning pitching and when he was missing off the plate. And then he eventually was able to work himself to the edges, and it's a lot of weak contact because of that. He's throwing strikes, so they're going to continue to swing away.
Here's Shields with the only hit for the Rangers. Marco with a walk to Profar and a strikeout to Odor. Everybody else has put it in play. Two. Full count. I have Marco for just now 2 3-ball counts this evening. Three-two pitch.
Went with a cutter. Second half of the season, he's used that pitch a lot more to the outside corner to the right-hander, so he'll start it off the plate, hoping that they'll give up on it. To do that, you have to have excellent command, and he has that. Been a good pitch for him.
Pitch number 8 coming up. Fouled off again.
8 pitches so far. He's trying to stay at the top of the zone with him. Everything away and above the belt.
What a battle. Finally puts him away. Second strikeout.
10 pitches and gets him on the changeup.
Second strikeout for Marco.
We'll start it in the middle of the plate and have it work its way down, probably just below the strike zone. Gets him to swing through it.
Two outs, nobody on, sixth inning. Top of the order, Jurickson Profar. Walk and a bounce into a double play.
So the third time through the lineup, another changeup from Marco. Pitch counts in really good shape.
Nobody warming.
No.
Good pitch.
Curveball. He hasn't thrown many curveballs tonight. Maybe since this is the third time through the lineup, he's going to mix that in a little bit more. Really hasn't needed it, though.
Did not go as they checked with David Rackley. Two out, nobody on here in the bottom of the sixth. Three-run homer, Cano, solo blast, Zunino, counting for the 4 Mariner runs. Two and two. Three-ball count. Gonzalez's last win was against the Angels on July 29. 6 innings. Strike 3 called. Great inning. Fabulous outing here. Through 6. Marco Gonzalez retired the last 10 men that he's faced and struck out 3, giving up just 1 hit. Reminder to make your voice heard. Nominate your favorite plays of the week by tweeting us using the hashtag RootFanFave. Watch the Mariners pregame show every Sunday. Find out your fan favorite plays of the week. Plus, each month, one lucky fan's going to win a Coors Light Yeti Cooler just for participating. For official rules, you know where to go. Visit rootsports.com. Great night here for the Mariners. Marco Gonzalez, one-hit shutout ball with 3 strikeouts. 3-run homer by Cano, a solo blast by Zunino, and now we get C.D. Pelham.
7 appearances, a 3.6 ERA, and 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, 3 walks. Fastball at 97 miles an hour and a slider.
Mitch Haniger's his first batter. Mitch with a double and a run scored back in the 5th. He's 1 for 3. Extended his hitting streak to 11 ball games. Pelham ahead quickly, 0-2. Top of the order, Haniger, Segura, and Cano. Way outside. Christian Devonta Pelham out of Lancaster, South Carolina. 23 years old, 6'6", 235. And Mitch takes him into the gap, left center field, out of the gate hard. Sliding stop by Gallo, and in standing with another double is Mitch Haniger's second double tonight. Good 2-strike hitting, back-to-back doubles.
For a couple of fastballs in the mid to upper 90s. Makes an adjustment on a slider at 84 miles an hour and is able to line it into the gap. You can see the rotation of it. It's kind of spinning in the middle of the plate. Not a lot of bite to it, which makes him pay.
Brings up Gene Segura. Walk, tap back to the pitcher, walk, and scored. So we get a veteran against a rookie. Pelham, just his 8th game in the big leagues. 33rd round pick of the Rangers back in 2015. Gene 6th in the American League starting tonight batting. 305. Mookie Betts leads the pack at 339.
That's a good arm. We've seen 96 consistently from him. Throws across his body just a little bit. Steps towards first base.
Went to college at Spartanburg Methodist College in Spartanburg, South Carolina. It's a good 96.
Seems easy for him too.
In the dirt, the same school that produced, here's a familiar name, Mookie Wilson.
Really?
Yeah. Reggie Sanders went there. And Orlando Hudson. Spartanburg Methodist College.
Good players.
Yeah, I'll say. Jerry Martin. 1-2. Haniger gets back to second. Bounce throw and handled nicely by Guzman from Enders. One out runner at second for Robbie Cano. This season, for every Mariners hit, Fred Hutch will receive a donation from Mariners Care. Hits for Hutch is our way of supporting the life-saving research taking place at Seattle's own Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center. Big night for Robbie Cano. 4th inning single to center and a 5th inning 3-run homer to put the Mariners in front 3-0.
He has been hot. Swinging the bat well.
4-game hitting streak working. 10 for his last 14.
A lot of extra base hits. At least 4 doubles and 1 home run tonight.
Right. I think ran in hot just above his hands.
There's nothing wrong with his fastball. Probably work on that slider. Just have the 2 pitches out of the bullpen.
Foul ball. Home run by Robbie. Career blast number 310 ties him with Jay Buhner for 132nd place all time. Next up is Pudge Rodriguez, who's in the building, 311. Then Reggie Smith, 314. Robbie trying to bring Haniger home for the 2nd time tonight. Two and 2. Two pitch. That'll work. Down the line, here comes Haniger getting waved on. He's going to score. Robbie digging for another double. He is in there. A double for Robinson Cano and an RBI. 5-0 Mariners. Another double for Robbie. Gives him 533. He is 1 behind Lou Gehrig for 40th place all time.
Gets jammed on the fastball, fights it off, able to just dump it down the line. Hustling the entire time. Haniger scores easily. Pretty good play by Gallo. Robbie never slowed down. Straight in slide, and he is safe.
A lot of landmarks here, or milestones, I should say. Ties Buhner, 1 behind Gehrig in doubles. Nelly 1 for 2 of the walk. Again, 97. That's hard to turn that around.
Above the belt. A bit late on the swing.
Ball and 2 strikes.
Just missing with a slider. The veteran.
Yes, he is. Bartolo Colon.
Only a starter, but he has 3 relief appearances this year.
2-2 to Nelly. Brian Delonis, the bullpen coach, in front of Nick Vincent. Two to Cruz. 3-2. See if he can turn around 97. 3-2 pitch. And he took it for a call. 3rd strike at 85. Took a whole lot off of that. 2 outs. Here's Healy. Double and 2 flies to left. The double went down the left field line. That was back in the 2nd inning. Led off the inning, but then 3 consecutive strikeouts ended that mini threat. Strike 1.
He's been consistent with the velo, 96, 97. They throw a lot of pitches in the inning, though. 23 pitches for him so far. 16 strikes.
One 1-1. Stings it, but Odor is right there. Out number 3. Robbie Cano drives in another run. A run stranded. Mariners have a 5-0 lead. The ball game. Take me out to play Washington's Lottery. So we welcome you back here to Arlington, Texas, Globe Life Park. We started out light rain. It has gone away, thank goodness. And here we are into the home seventh, and the Mariners looking good. 5-0 lead. Robbie Cano, huge night. 3-run homer, an RBI double. Mike Zunino with a home run. Complemented by Marco Gonzalez's pitching, which was outstanding. 6 innings of 1 hit, shutout ball. 1 walk, 3 strikeouts in 78 pitches. He was really fine this evening, and he's in line to win his 13th ball game and a first in a while. Beacon Plumbing call to the pen brings Nick Vincent. Be game number 59 for Nick with a 3-4 record of 4.05 ERA. Opponent's hitting .220 against him. Here in the home seventh, he'll face Andrews, Mazzara, and Beltre, 2-3-4. Good to see the Mariners swinging the bat here this evening. And mentioned a couple of milestones for Robinson Cano. Home run number 310 ties him 132nd all-time with Jay Buhner. The double, 533, 1 back of Hall of Famer Lou Gehrig at 40th place all-time. Right now, a chance for Nick to get through a tough part of this order for the Texas Rangers.
Or Nick Vincent fastball at 90, cutter 88, and slider. The Andrews, Mazzara, and Beltre due up here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Marco Gonzalez in line to win his first game since June 29th.
Really pitched well. Been keeping an eye on his innings. Just the 1 hit tonight.
Andrew Shields back in the 3rd, and they raced him in a double play. Nick starts off with a strike. Andrews tonight has popped a short fly to right. You remember last night, Mariners lose 8-3 and rain shortened game. Had a whole lake out. The outfield turned into a lake, and knock wood, to this point, no adverse effects in terms of slip sliding away or anything like that so far in this ball game. Strike 3 called, he knew it.
3 pitches. Andrews thinking he's ready. Little cutter at 89 miles an hour, probably middle away. Not quite to the corner, but a good pitch.
So 1 down here in the home 7th, brings up Mazzara. Ground out to first. Flied out to right center field, Mitch Haniger. Haniger's had a good night at the plate, back-to-back doubles. 2 for 4. I mentioned Robbie. He's got 3 hits tonight, 3 for 4. 4 runs knocked in. Cruz has a base hit. Healy with the double. Zunino with a home run. And Heredia with a base hit. Mariners banging out 5 runs on 9 hits. There's your homestand to wrap up the season.
Boy.
Missed everything.
Almost hit him a couple of times with the cutter.
Seager resets. Infield. Nick goes from a strikeout looking to a 4-pitch walk. Brings up Beltre 0 for 2, 2 groundouts. He wasn't even off the bag. He's put on his glove. Over the element of big-time surprise.
I was glad Ryan was paying attention.
Good point. Strike one. Beltran 1 for 5 against Nick Vincent. Star of last night's game. And he rifles a base hit here. One out, first and second here in the 7th. Here's Odor, second baseman, struck out, fouled out to Seager.
With two base runners, Zach Duke, left-hander, getting loose for the Mariners.
Hit by Beltran. Hit number 3162, his 16th all-time there. After a 3-pitch strikeout looking, it's gotten away from Nick here. Walk, base hit, now he's behind 2-0.
That's the strange part about it. Strikes out the first batter on 3 pitches. All of them well located. And then it was 4 straight balls to Mazzara.
Another base hit. Haniger with the big arm and a 5-0 lead. Tony Beasley with the big stop sign. Bases loaded.
Well, I mentioned Zach Duke, the left-hander, getting loose in the pen. He's getting ready for Gallo. Able to jam him, but still a base hit. So back-to-back hits after the walk. And Mel Stottlemyre on his way out to the mound. Kiner Falefa is due up, right-handed hitter, and then the lefty Gallo. Gallo and Guzman, 2 left-handed hitters. I think this visit is just a quick reminder from Mel. Let's get a ground ball, double play, get you out of the inning. A couple quality pitches, and typically that would be his cut fastball at the knees on the outside corner, trying to get the right-handed hitter to roll over on it.
Kiner Falefa 1 for 3 against Nick. Got him with 31,158 on hand here.
Conversation is over. We'll see if he can execute.
Kiner Falefa tonight. Come back with Marco Gonzalez in a soft line out to Healy at first. 1 out, bases loaded here in the 7th. No advance. Nick's got to be, a part of him's got to be stunned, right? I mean, that first batter, oh, I got this. This is going to be a good one.
Yeah, I have it locked in right away. 3 pitches for a strikeout, a quick out.
Walk, base hit, base hit.
Yeah, and on the walk again, it was on 4 straight pitches after that strikeout. Both base hits. He jammed the hitters, but they picked up hits. He's ahead.
Double play with cures ills. One-two pitch. Here's your double play opportunity. Nice conversion, right on time. Nick Vincent gets out of a jam. Yeah, look at that deep breath. What the heck happened? Yes, indeed. Bartolo Colon. Kyle Seager greets him with a base hit. Oh, and it gets past the right fielder, Mazzara. And Kyle's going to get the third. How about that?
Be a base hit, probably an error. Thought he was going to have a play on it. Skipped off the grass.
Ooh, bad hop.
Yeah. Ate him up. Bartolo Colon, his average fastball at 88 miles an hour. And he throws his fastball 92% of the time.
Yes, indeed. Pops up Zunino. And Shields takes charge. And they're going to give a triple to Seager. Good for Kyle. He gets the base hit, his first triple of the season.
And with the infield, Andy Gordon with a chance to drive in a run.
Cologne, 45 years old. Still pitching. This one driven. Right fielded deep.
Wow.
Got carry, and it is gone. D. Gordon jumps all over Cologne. A 2-run shot. Extends that Mariner lead. 7-0 for D. Gordon. Third home run. And RBI's 31 and 32.
Second home run in the game for the Mariners. Cano earlier, a 3-run home run, and now the 2-run home run. D, always aggressive, fastball in the middle of the plate, and he barrels it up.
Don't forget Mike Z.
Oh, Mike Zunino, you're right, out to left center.
Triple, fly ball, 2-run homer. Mariners have hit for the cycle tonight. Here's a base hit off the bat of Heredia. Jumping all over the veteran. Second hit for Heredia.
Well, they know that he's going to throw nothing but fastballs, and typically he's on the outside corner at the knees, but right now a lot of pitches in the middle of the plate. This will be the 5th plate appearance for Mitch Haniger, leadoff hitter for the Mariners.
I like what he's done tonight. Last 2 plate appearances, double to left, and he scored twice. Cano has brought him home both times.
And Robbie with 4 RBIs in the game.
247 wins, 188 losses for Cologne. In his career, this is game number 565. And they're jumping all over. Continues. 3-hit night for Haniger. And here comes Doug Brocail. Zach Curtis, who was with the Mariners about 6 inches of hair ago.
Gene Segura waiting.
Cologne's the winningest pitcher in Major League history from Latin America. Previously, it was El Presidente, Nicaragua's Dennis Martinez, 245. Bartolo, Big Sexy at 247. He came up at 97. This is his 21st year in the big leagues. Batters, 4 hits. Gene looking for his first hit here tonight. Look out. Scott Brocious got to be careful. That hook and line drive. Wow. Segura just 3 for 17 against Cologne. Cologne started out his career with Cleveland. Went to Montreal, White Sox, Angels, Boston, White Sox, Yankees, A's, Mets, Braves, Minnesota, and now Texas. Shields right there.
And he went from throwing upper 90s to the upper 80s.
The Cy Young Award with the Angels, 21-8 back in 2005. MLB at bat. is your #1 Mariners app. Customize your experience to catch every moment this season. Get the Mariners home screen icons and features such as MLB.TV Game of the Day, pitch tracking, in-game highlights, live radio broadcast, stats, news, and more. Download MLB at Bat today. Brief appearance by Cologne. Mariners take advantage of them. A lead 7-0. Trying to get this series to a game apiece. Zach Curtis takes over.
11 appearances, a 4.15 ERA, 13 innings. He has 14 strikeouts, but 15 walks. He has been wild. Fastball at 92, slider changeup.
Curtis with the Mariners for 3 games in the 17 season. 3 games, 4 2/3, 3 hits, 3 runs. Gave up a home run. What a couple of hot hitters here tonight. Mr. Cano, 3-run homer and an RBI double to go along with a base hit. Ball 1. Ready at second, Haniger at first, 2 outs. The 5th inning, the 3-run homer came with 2 outs. Robbie seeing Curtis for the first time. Curtis, 6th-round pick of the Diamondbacks in 2014. Picked up off of waivers on August 2nd by the Rangers from the Phillies. His 5th game with the Rangers. Here we go, 1-2. 2-1, beg your pardon, 2-1.
Nelson Cruz waiting on deck. Everything away from Robbie.
Robbie 11 for his last 15. 3-1 pitch. They're loaded up for Nelson Cruz. Last time up, Cruz was looking at 97, 98 for CD Pelham. Curtis doesn't have near that velocity. Going to get Beckham. He's going to come out pinch run for Robbie.
And nobody throwing in the pen for the Rangers.
There's Gordon Beckham. His Georgia Bulldogs winning earlier today against Missouri. He was happy about that. Ball one. Kennard Span's the only Mariner that Curtis had previously faced. Span not in the game tonight. Bases loaded. Nelly, the 8th man to the plate here in the 8th inning. Strike two. Would not chase it.
Nelson with 9 career grand slams.
10's a good number, Mike.
Yeah, why not?
He's got to throw something over the plate right here. Runners to be on the move. 3-2 to Nelly. You're Heredia at third. You're on the move. 3-2, 2 outs. You want to stay way foul.
I think that's probably a wise choice.
Man, I'm just watching him walk back, and it just flashed right in front of me. Stay way wide, my man.
Yeah, and if you're Haniger running 2-3, pay attention.
Yes. Up the middle. Heredia, he scores. Haniger right behind him. To third, Beckham, 2 RBIs. Nelson Cruz, a 9-0 Mariner lead here in the 8th. 2 more ribbies for Nelly. He's got 92 on the season.
And Haniger has scored 3 runs tonight. That's another fastball, hits it right back up the middle.
Here's Healy. Runners at the corners, 2 outs. Ninth man to the plate. One and one. And that gets through. Here comes another run to score. to make it 10-0 as Cruz moves to second.
Well, that's going to be a pass ball. I'm not sure if he was crossed up or not. Beckham scores easily. Pinch runner for Cano.
Healy's got a 1-2 count. Cruz at second. Healy strikes out, but a very productive inning for the Mariners as they blow open this game at 10-0. Of Mariners care for every Mariners win. By Jack in the Box, try something different like Jack's Teriyaki Bowls, only a Jack in the Box for a limited time. By CenturyLink, connecting you to the power of the digital world. And by BNSF Railway, sponsor the BNSF Blast. A statue of Nolan Ryan, Hall of Famer. Fabulous moments with this Texas Ranger franchise. Speaking of fabulous moments, the Mariners just put up a 5 spot on 5 hits. And tonight, they've banged out home runs by Cano, Zunino, Gordon. What a heck of a night.
Zach Duke will take over. Get an innings worth of work. 67 appearances, a 4.1 ERA. 45 strikeouts in the 48 1/3 that he has worked. Upper 80s fastball, a sweeping slider.
Joey Gallo leads it off, bottom third of the order. Gallo, Guzman, and DeShields. He's got Service emptying his bench. He's got Beckham at second, Gamble on right, McCrone at short, and Romine at third. Joey Gallo tonight. Ground out to second. Fly to right. Three and one. Towering fly ball. D. Gordon calling everybody off. Wrap up this series in the final road game of the season tomorrow. It'll be Wade LeBlanc against Martin Perez. A couple of left-handers getting after it.
Perez had been out of the rotation for a while, but they put him back in there for tomorrow's game. Wayne has really pitched well for the Mariners this year. 3.49 ERA. Ronald Guzman, another left-hander in the lineup for the Rangers. He's 0 for 2.
Zach Duke, you got a 10-0 lead. Throw strikes, big fella. Guzman tonight flied out to left center field and grounded out to third. One and two. Zach Duke, veteran of 14 years in the major leagues. Been with Pittsburgh, Arizona, Washington, Cincinnati, Milwaukee, the White Sox, the Cardinals, Minnesota, and now the Mariners.
Justin Grimm getting loose in the pen for the Mariners.
Struck him out. Dropped down. Sidearm. 2 down.
After missing with a couple of sweeping sliders, comes back with a 2-seam fastball. So swing over the top of it.
He's at Delano DeShields. We got the first hit of the night for the Rangers in the third. They didn't get another hit until the 7th. Strike one. One and two. Two balls, 2 strikes. Mariners have scored in the last 4 innings, 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 5 in the 8th. Zach, Texan, born in Clifton, back in his home state. Here comes Beckham. Nice play, and Zach Duke throws a very efficient 1-2-3-8 hitter. All Mariners 10-0. Tune in every Sunday for a new episode of Mariners All Access. Get exclusive player interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and Mariners stories you can't find anywhere else. And if you do miss tomorrow's episode, tune in for re-airs throughout the week on Root Sports. For your local programming schedule, visit rootsports.com. Swing and a miss by Romine. See Andrew getting some time here.
Taking over for Kyle Seager. Kyle ended up 1 for 4 with a double and scored a run.
Last time the Mariners scored 10 runs, June 22nd, 14-10 loss at Boston. Last time they scored 10 runs and won. It's Cleveland, 10-4 on August, make that April 29th. Oh, mine's gone.
Yeah, Mike Zunino, his 20th home run. Back in the 6th inning, a solo home run onto left center.
Five homers last year, 20 this year.
Cameron Maben is on deck. He will hit for D. Gordon.
Two oh. Drew Robinson in left field for the Rangers. Hand draw Berto at short. Carlos Tochi, he's in right field. Three and one to Mike. Walked it. Here comes Cameron Maben. Pinch hitting for D. Gordon.
And it looks like Justin Grimm will pitch the bottom of the 9th, still getting loose in the Mariner pen.
Two-0. Big night for Robbie Cano, knocked in 4. He should feel real good.
Yep. Good night for him.
Scored twice tonight. 3 hits. Maben had nothing to swing at.
Doug Brocail out at the dugout again. He's been busy tonight.
Frequent flyer mileage. Been out there a bunch.
Zach Curtis, he's had a tough time with the strike zone, not just tonight, but this year. Clark was just getting some bullpen work. I can't imagine him pitching in this game, but who knows? Well, they're better relievers.
Yeah, you can rush it up there. Already at 2 hits tonight. Singled off a clone last time up. 2 for 4. It's all over the dial.
Yep. We saw the numbers in the 13 innings. He had 14 walks.
Pretty good indicator.
Yeah, so far tonight already 3 walks.
His 7th hitter, 3-0. Crowd lets them know how they feel. Line drive into the gap, and it's going to get all the way to the track. Zunino scores. Maben gets the stop sign. RBI double Heredia. 3rd hit tonight for him. His 11th double, 17th RBI, and it's 11-0.
See Guillermo having a good night. Another fastball that he barrels up into the gap.
There's Ben Gamble. Wow. One to Ben.
Another right-hander getting loose in the Ranger pen. Can't quite make out the number from here, but getting loose in a hurry.
Two to Gamble. Ball and 2 strikes. Runners at 2nd and 3rd, 1 out. Maben tags. The throw by Drew Robinson, not in time, cut off. 12-0 Mariners. RBI Ben Gamble.
And Don Wakamatsu out of the dugout.
Gamble's 17th run batted in. First sack fly of the season. Curtis did not have it tonight. So he departs and the Mariners lead at 12-0. They've got a 12-0 lead. The pitcher taking over is Eddie Butler.
26 appearances, tough year for him. ERA over 6, 25 strikeouts, over 17 walks in the 45 innings he has worked. Opponent's hitting .303. He's given up 11 home runs. Fastball at 93 miles an hour, slider, curve, changeup.
Mariners have matched their season best run scoring total of 12 back on April 28th, last time they did it. Christopher Negron getting a chance to swing the bat here. The April 28th game was against Cleveland, 12-4. Foul ball. Houston's leading the Angels 10-5. That's in the 8th in Houston. Minnesota and Oakland 2-2 in Oakland, top 7. Nationally, the Dodgers have gotten hot. They lead 7-1 at home against the Padres in the 7th inning. Base hit up the middle, and this will be a season best 13th run for the Mariners. RBI for Negron. Good for him. It's his 3rd as a Mariner.
Off speed pitch out over the plate. Well, Beltine just lines it right back up the middle. Already with really good speed, scores with no problem.
Good Beckett. His plate appearance. Broken bat, pop up. Alberto, the shortstop, goes back to get it, and that'll do it. 3 more on the board for the Mariners. Season best 13 runs. It's 13-0 Mariners. They've had 3 games in franchise history where they've won 14-0. A heck of a night. Here's Justin Grimm with a chance to lock everything up here.
Fastball at 93 miles an hour, slider, curve, 18 appearances on the year, 14 and a third, 8 strikeouts, 14 walks, opponents hitting .339 against him. Look at the top of the order. Profar, Alberto.
Here's Profar, walked, bounced into a double play, and struck out looking. Justin Grimm, 30 years old, Bristol, Tennessee, University of Georgia, just like Gordon Beckham, who's at second base tonight. Greeted with a line drive, run down by Gamble, 1 out. Sandro Alberto took over at shortstop. Strike one. Shutout ball in this ball game through the first 4 innings. Then the Mariners going on a rampage, scoring 3 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 5 in the 8th, 3 in the 9th. This will be out number 2. Brown puts it away. Carlos Tochi
Came into the game for Mazzara. Out in right field. Couple of quick outs for Justin.
Mariners signed Grimm as a free agent on July 19th, a couple of weeks after his release by Kansas City. This is going to do it right here. Romine throws him out. Game over. The Mariners win resoundingly 13-0 to go 6-3 in a roadie. Second shutout in the last 3 games. And Mike, you can enumerate all the offensive heroes. There's a lot of them. Take your time.
There are a lot of them. I think tonight we'll look at Robinson Cano driving in 4 runs, another home run for him, another double. Really swung the bat well. Mitch Haniger doing his thing at the top of the lineup. But with all this scoring, let's not forget Marco Gonzalez, 6 innings of 1 hit ball.
And he is the winningest pitcher of the Mariners staff. This 13th win against 9 losses. It was fun watching.